Hello everyone. Today we are going to go through subarray division, which is a problem on the implementation section of algorithm on HackerRank. So without wasting time, let us have a look on the problem statement. So here's the problem statement. Two children, Lily and Rom, want to share a chocolate bar. Each of the square has an integer on it. Lily decides to share a continuous segment of the bar selected such that the length of the segment matches Rom's birth month and the sum of the integer on the square is equal to his birthday. What does that mean exactly? That means, okay, we have this S will represent the chocolate bar, and each of the element of the array represent the number on that portion of the chocolate bar. So now we need to, she will share a segment of the chocolate if the size of the segment represent the month. So the size is 2, and the sum of those elements is equal to the day, which is 5. And for this one example is, okay, if you take the first two elements, the sum will be 4. So this is one example. If you take the third and the fourth element, this is 2 elements and the sum is 4. So this is another example. So basically, if you want to summarize what we are supposed to do here, is find and is count the number of subarray with size m which give the sum of d. That is basically what we are supposed to do here. And how are we going to solve it? So there are many approaches of solving this, but I'm going to go with the approach of big O of n solution. So what I will do is that I will first compute the size of the first m element, which is 2 and 4, which is, for instance, for this array, that will give me 2 plus 2, which is 4. Now what I will do, moving forward, I will add the next element and I will remove the last element. That will give me the sum of the element in between the sum of the next m element. And after performing that operation, I will compare the result to D. If the result is equal to D, then that is a solution. I will increment my result. So how will it look like? It will look like this. So I will first perform a check here. If S the size is actually less than M, then we should return 0. Because if the chocolate bar is actually less than the number of months, then this can give us a solution. So I'm going to start say, okay, SU would take accumulate. Accumulate is a function that performs the sum of element in an array. So I will take accumulate of, I'm starting from the beginning. I'm going from the begin till m. So I'm taking the sum of the first m element. This is my initial state of S. And I will have a result here that will initiate at 0. Now what I will do is that, okay, for int a moving from m is less than s dot size a plus plus. What I will do is that, okay, like I told you, I will add the next element. So that means s of I, the element I'm on it, and then I will remove the element that is before the range that is supposed to be considered. So if I'm here, for instance, if I have this as 4, this operation will add 1 and it will remove 2. So we are not going to have the sum of this portion. And moving forward, the next operation will add 3 and remove this 2. So we have the sum of this portion. So at each step, this represents the sum of the subarray of size 2, of size m. So now once you have this, you now need to check if SU is equal to G, then this is a solution. So you increment S, and then here you just need to return the result. Before submitting this, If you enjoy the content we are doing here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Now, there's one thing you should take in consideration here. Don't forget that before starting performing the operation, the first sum can also be a solution. And now in this for loop, we are starting computing the next subarray. So you need to perform a check here saying that, okay, if SU is equal to T, then you increment the result. Let us run and see what it gives. We have a congratulations. Let us submit. You have everything green, super fast. So this was my approach of solving this. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section if you have something to share related to this. See you on the next video. Ciao.